Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Barcola looks to get on the end of this. Always onto this. Now the finish! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Sporting are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Quality ball. Barcola. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. He has found the way through. And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Granada are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Terrific header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Mbappe is flagged offside. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for the runner.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
But he's made sure that's not getting through. Barcola. And that's put paid to a promising move. Van der Vaart. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cole really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Pirlo with the short one. Puts in a cross. And he's there to clear it. And now the hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Has a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a nicely measured pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Gets a good foot in there. And that could set him on his way. That has not gone well. In he goes again! They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot it was ghastly defence.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Pedri. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Gently done. And it's Fletcher.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Cleared away. Taken back almost at once. Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Dixon. Bellingham. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, easy pickings there. Costa Curta. Yamal. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now it's Mbappe. And there is the half-time whistle. Sporting head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Granada have got it back, and they'll have another go. Dixon, now it's Bellingham, and here's Fletcher. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Darren Fletcher. Granada can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He's in plenty of space here.
Van der Vaart really added the width there, thanks to...
Big header! No, not the best of headers.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better?
Oh, terrible mistake. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham with the delivery. And he's there to clear it. Vinicius Júnior.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into...
Great hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't...
Hits one! Goal! Sporting! Into the lead once more.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Sporting get themselves into the lead. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and...
Van der Vaart! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 17.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Van der Vaart. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Mbappe, can he get it through? Oh, this looks sharp. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Bellingham. Pirlo. Oh, that's a key interception. He's got away. Oh, super ball. It's a goal kick.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
We have
9,
got changes here
el
from
dorsal
both sides,
6,
in fact.
Van der Vaart. El dorsal 22. Serán sustituidos por...
That is
el
good
dorsal
pressure, just
19,
hounded him off it.
Drogba.
Now it's
El
Neymar.
dorsal 25.
Neymar
El dorsal
unable to
10.
make it happen
Se
for
va a
all his good
producir un cambio de
intentions.
jugadores.
Oh, important interception. And it's Basho! And again! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, now that was a chance. What a chance.
75 minutes played. Oh, that's nice. Interesting ball. Out to the right. Adams getting this one clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fiddles it through. That is a great pick out. He's Vinicius Júnior! Spread it left. Gakpo. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And it's Drogba. Drogba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Gakpo in acres of space out wide.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Pedri.
Sporting certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Costa Curta gets it away.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's found a way through. That's been cut out, well played. And the pass is intercepted. And the number on the board is 3. He's picked his way through. That's a decent clearance. Neymar. Roberto Baggio. And they're back on the ball again. And that will be the final act. Sporting proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Looking for the run. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now that's well seen too. Messi, that is a brilliant interception. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Yamal. Cristiano Ronaldo, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal is in a really good position out wide. And the shot!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That has not gone well. And he was quick to react. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Now it's Pedri.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's managed to get free. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. They get a throw in. Kimmich promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that's beautiful. Torres! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Tottenham with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi gets into some space. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ribery will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well read, nice interception. And it's Messi. Lobbed in behind. Adams gets across to intercept that.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that's not going to reach. Pedri. And the counter is on. Kimmich cuts it out. Forwards and with intent. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And no, that was never going to make it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. Now it's Vinicius Júnior.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's got away. Great chance! Played back, and again! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Neymar just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, smashing header! Sporting are looking to go forward now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yamal, now it's Pedri. That has been cut short. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Neymar. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, that looks a cracking ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Vinicius Júnior. Batistuta. Triol. And there's the end of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Reflections on the first half?
Sporting just need to relax a little and ease off on crosses, Peter. They have the talent to play with more variety and craft.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Cristiano Ronaldo.
So off we go once more. Both sides defensively robust up to now.
Substitution in progress.
That has been slung wide. And he cuts out the supply. Sporting do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change.
In with a header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Sporting have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Now he's off and running. And he welcomes it in. Real chance! And it's a goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So the first moment of real significance.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Struck first time. Yamal. And that's another good win of the ball. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Ribery.
The attendance for this match
Kimmich.
is 71,550.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Kimmich. Big header! And the ball's come loose here.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout...
It's Drogba! And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Sporting are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Couldn't squeeze it through. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Neymar. And the flag has stayed down. Neymar. Neymar! Oh, that was no routine save.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Batistuta providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, well played. 75 minutes played.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It's a good ball out wide.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's a sharp pass. Not the most accurate pass. It's Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Neymar should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead.
Vinicius Júnior! Yamal!
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, he was first to react, and I love that part of it. The reaction was great, and he almost profited, you know.
That's a lovely, neat pass. That's a nicely measured pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He played through for the wide man, and he's managed to get free.
It's Neymar!
And that is doing no harm at all.
Sporting were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening. Well, Peter, there's a player on this pitch who's hard not to like. The smiling assassin, Ronaldinho. He always looks like he's having a good time, and it's mostly true because of his superb skill and imagination.
Yeah, just brilliant, isn't he? A different level.
Infectious.
Davids, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Vinicius Júnior. Thuram gets a foot in here. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective. He's gone for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Cafu. Ronaldinho. Davids. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's a fine interception. And here's Messi. Chance to finish. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Adams. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Thuram. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Pass somewhat off target. Chance, he's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Romario really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been clubbed away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Davids. Can he put it away? Oh, another save.
Romario can only think of disappointment right now, but he'll get to appreciate just how good that save was.
It's their second corner of the game. There's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Sporting are looking to go forward now. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Vinicius Júnior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. He's gone forward. Now it's Messi. Neymar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. That's alert and sharp and very well played. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Corner given. So, third corner of the game. Oh, and the shot! This time, surely! He's scored! The breakthrough strike! Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, shooting chance! Just 5 minutes left until the break.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So their fourth corner of the game. Real chance! And it's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. With a predatory goal.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something that...
Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Messi. Romario. Costa Curta. And we hit half-time. How would you review the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 11. Número 18.
So off we go once more.
Messi.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal.
It's Drogba! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Sporting just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Sporting do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Romario, chance! That's a decent clearance. Neymar. He's had a hit! Has a look and plays it forward. Belts one. Could move up a gear here.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Drogba.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
He has found the way through. It is a corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. He's got the shot away! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Drogba. Rummenigge.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Corner number 2 then. Now, who's going to be first to this? And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Neymar. Neymar could try cutting inside here. Now it's Messi. That's been drilled in. Conte. Sporting are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Maldini. Davids. Rodri. He's found a way through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Yamal. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, he's in! Climbs up big! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Neymar, número 7. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 9, número 5. Bernatorres está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Now it's Rivaldo. Rivaldo! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he was alert to it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rivaldo. He's through here. Rivaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, truly brave defending.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Costa Curta makes the interception. And here's Zico. Rivaldo. Defending of the desperate variety. And that's been won straight back.
Zico really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Great ball if he can get there. He is through here. Great hit! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
No way through, so back it comes. Has a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Davids actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Maldini. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Yamal driving on and making good progress. He's shifting through the gears here. And the referee brings it to a close. Oh, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous because of the sheer quality he can produce.
Especially over a dead ball.
Yeah, not just that, I think in open play he can deliver for fun too.
Bruno Fernandes. That's good vision. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Adams. Beckham. Rummenigge. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Adams. And it's Stefan de Vrij. He's found a way through. Beckham does really well to win the ball there. Costa Curta. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Kimmich has been caught there, it's a foul.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe! And we have our very first corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And here's Bruno Fernandes. There's the hit! Goal! Sporting! The breakthrough strike!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Sporting have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Pedri, Rummenigge. Costa Curta. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Fiddles it through. Pedri.
Sporting are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Triol. And he opts to go forward. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's running through. Mbappe! And he nearly went all the way.
Mbappe just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Triol. Now Berbatov. Costa Curta.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Pedri. Costa Curta, looking understandably energised after his goal. And here's Batistuta. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Berbatov chasing after it. Drogba.
Sporting truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
He's shifting through the gears here. Has a look and plays it forward. And they can counter here. Rummenigge gets his pass away. That is a brilliant interception. Costa Curta. Cucurella.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Triol. Adams.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Berbatov. Oh, smashing header! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Sporting still trailed by the odd goal, despite coming so close with the whistle imminent. An intriguing half right until the very end.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Batistuta. Stefan de Vrij. Pedri. Beckham. Alexander-Arnold. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedri with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Nicely aimed pass. Costa Curta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bruno Fernandes. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe finds himself offside. Mbappe. That has been cut short. Cucurella.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Sporting still this single goal behind. Driving forward. He has found a way through. And he's in. Bruno Fernandes! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Bruno Fernandes certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Looking for options for movement. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Drogba! No, again there's no way through. Bruno Fernandes. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Could move up a gear here.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Aimed beyond the defence. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Sporting have their second corner now. chance to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Now it's Berbatov.
Sporting are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe! Oh, what a pass! Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's neat. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.